The passion for medicine's what I chose to do. Trauma was a passion that I saw that I felt I could make a huge difference, and the motorcycle passion is mostly because it's something I can do with my twin.
I've been in the motorcycle club world for an extremely long time. I'm a past president of a club, and I'm an officer of a club currently.
When we drive around, I with a helmet, him without a helmet, and I just couldn't understand what he was doing. You know, here he's teaching me safety and the mechanics of the bike and the road, but yet he would not wear his helmet.
You know, when I first started out, you know, I was young and dumb, and pretty much I didn't wear a helmet.
You know, I had to sit down and tell him passionately, for what I do as a career, and you're my identical twin, you know, I've seen multi-injuries based on the non-use of helmets.
And I thought about it, you know, and then you know, started going to more funerals and started realizing, you know, he's right. And from that day forward, I've always wore a helmet.
With his club, nobody wore a helmet, and I don't think he wanted to be the first one to broach it.
There was a lot of peer pressure. A lot of guys profess, you know, that they don't want to wear a helmet. They like to feel the freedom of the wind and their hair and everything else.
And I said, if you put on a helmet, some people might take notice and, you know, break the stereotype. And he did.
I've convinced a good majority of them to put the helmets on, and a couple of them that I've convinced to put, you know, I say more than a couple, have gotten down and survived, you know, head trauma.
One day I'd been to the river swimming. I had on cut-off jeans, tennis shoes, and a helmet. And on the way home, a German Shepherd jumped out in front of me to chase the bike coming the opposite direction, and I T-boned him and went over the handlebars. And when I went over, I landed on the back of my head. And had I not had a helmet on, I would have probably been injured pretty badly.
You can control your bike environment, you can control your riding skills, but you can't control the environment around you. You can't control the texture from behind hitting you. You can't control an unexpected failure from your motorcycle.
October 1st, 2006, I high-sided my motorcycle. I was thrown off my bike probably about 6 feet in the air and impacted a light pole headfirst.
If your you know, bike locks up and you're flying over the handlebars, you're going to wish you had a helmet. Those helmets are designed to take the impact first to give you the best outcome for head injury.
You can somewhat see that there's a crinkle mark where it actually impacted. On the other side, it did a pressure crack to release the actual impact. And on the inside, if you were to take a look, you can actually see where the actual helmet actually spider cracked to where it absorbed the impact.
Ironically, when you start thinking safe by putting your helmet on, it puts you in a different frame of mind. You're driving better, and you're driving more safe, and you're driving more aware.
We're not forcing you to wear your helmet. We're just telling you, as a prudent rider, you know, why not use some type of safety gear that would give you the best outcome.
I'm alive today because I was wearing a top-of-the-line helmet, and if I wasn't wearing that, then I wouldn't be here today.
I was in a pack of 100 bikes. It started tumbling, and that vision never gets out of your head. And some lived, some died, and the ones that did had their helmets. The ones that didn't, they're a picture on somebody's clubhouse wall.
The only thing I could tell riders is wear the gear. It'll save your life. You know, if it's too hot to wear the gear, it's too hot to ride.
Get your bike, get your endorsement, put your helmet on, and don't worry what everybody thinks. When you start worrying what everybody thinks, you're truly not a motorcycle guy. You know, you're a conformist. It goes against the grain of everything that you want about a motorcycle. Do it for yourself, and don't worry what other people think.